Hello, everyone. Most of you probably already saw the part one of the video regarding the exercise on if, else if, and else. But after talking a little bit with someone that is far smarter than me when it comes to programming and having some input from some of you, I realized that, first of all, I had a problem not using the constant low score corresponding to an integer when I'm using the relational operators inside the if statements. So I did fix that. Well, it seems like I had quite a bit of repeated code, which is definitely not something that you want. So this bit of code here, when it comes to determining if a team had low score or not, is repeated on both my statements, and that's kind of a big no-no. So I'm going to propose to you guys to just take a quick look on how to fix this and how to make this code even a little bit cleaner. So according to the description, we want two baseball teams. We want a score for the two teams, and we want to know the team scores and who won. Which means that if we are going to do the low score assessment, this low score assessment needs to be after the team scores are determined. Try and clean this up. So let's just remove this here. And let's put it after we determine who wins or who doesn't. So we need to change our comments here. Determine score. So we have the if, which is the first statement is to determine if both of the teams had a low score. The second one determines if team 2 is the one with a low score. So we need an extra statement that will tell us else see out. Actually, I can just literally copy this. And just do the case for team 1. And say more than this, because the way the program will read this is that it's going to check if both of them have a low score, and if they do not have a low score, it will check if one of them has a low score. And this means the default, if team 2 is not the one that has a low score, to be the one with a low score. So that's it. And now we can actually clean up this here. We don't need it anymore. We can also remove this huge code snippet here. It's up here. It's for the tie, determining the low score. And there it is. No code repetition. Just build a solution and test one of the conditions. Was cats, dogs, 4, 3. Actually, we should test every single condition, but we know that we just moved code a little bit around, so there wasn't any code repetition. We know that this is going to work. So we have the output window. So we're going to have cats. We're going to have dogs, and I think we chose 4 and 3. Team Cats won with a score of 4 versus 2 by Team Dogs. Team Dogs had a low score, so everything is still fine and dandy. I can guarantee you that all of the other conditions work. Usually for every single program, you're supposed to test every single condition and just create an output so you can demonstrate that your code worked for every single condition. And you usually need to find what are the ideal testing conditions. I think that further along with the class, we are actually going to give you guys the test conditions. But in the meantime, if you guys can try to find them yourselves. That is a great way to prepare you for a future of debugging your own code.